Today we'll make two different naughty or nice machines. Hello fellow Minecrafters, it's me, Vardhan here, and today is day 19 of the Redstone Advent Calendar 2018. And today we'll take a look at a naughty or nice machine. So I'll quickly show you how the designs work, and I have kept them very simple and minimalist. You could make them as big as you want and make them do crazy stuff, but I've just made it simple. So let's just take a look at the simple design. When I hit the button, I'll get a note which says, oh, I have been nice this year. And then I can put it in this hopper and recycle it into my dispenser. Or if I want a more complex one which can do much more stuff, I'll just hit this button, and as you can see, I have been naughty. Let's do that again. I want to be nice. Yay! I have been nice this year then. Okay, so that is how both of the design works. Now I'll quickly explain you the redstone behind them. So I'll quickly explain you the redstone behind these devices. So the first one is pretty simple. It's basically a dropper here, and what the dropper is doing is just simply putting out an item. Now because we have 4 of each, that gives it a 1 in 2 chance of dropping out naughty or nice. Now you could change it however you wanted to, but I have just kept it 1-to-1 ratio. And as we all know, a dropper has a random chance of dispensing it, so there's a random chance of us getting one of these drops. Now the way you refill it, now you don't need to have these many. You could just do something like this. So you could just have 1 of each and just take out rest of them, because then you can just be like you can just recycle it. So if I just take out all of these, something like this, I will still be able to do the same thing. Oh, that kind of mixed with everything I have. Okay, not let it be, but you get the point, because then you can just recycle whatever is left and it should work just fine. So yeah, that is how this design works. Now let us take a look at the second design. Now this is a really simple design again. Since we only have 2 possible outputs, I have made a 2-way randomizer. I'll just give you a quick heads down look. And this dropper here has a non-stackable item and a stackable item. Now when the non-stackable item goes up, we get a signal length of 3 redstone dust. Now that extends this piston, stopping this one from going through. So we only get this output, which is the naughty one. And then if it is only 1 signal strength, that is the stackable item, goes up, of course this does not extend, and we get an output through this, which is the nice one. That is basically how this system works. It's a randomizer going into stuff. Now I'll quickly explain you where you can use either, or where you can use the simple one and where you can use the complex one. Now if you're playing on a server and you just need to make a quick thing for your friends, the simple one is definitely the one to go to, because you could just make like a wall here, like so, and you could just tell them, oh come on, hey, hit the button, and then they get something, and then they get a note, and then they can just put it back into the hopper, and that goes back into the dropper. So that is a good one for that. And if you're on a server again and you want to make something which uses redstone and it's like a little complex, now of course you could use it with this, but then you have to make a item sorter, and I don't think you would like to do that. And if you want to make something like a very complex one, like just make things go off or dispense gold or diamonds, or if you're naughty you get coal or something like that, this one is definitely the one to go to, because then you get a definite output from redstone. Yeah, that is why you use each one of these and where they excel. So I have covered all the notes for this episode already in my explanation and showcase, so I won't bore you with any more notes, but I'll just quickly mention the good old, the world download will be available on the 24th day of the Redstone Advent Calendar, and on Christmas we'll look at all the designs we have worked on. That is how you make a naughty or nice machine. And if you like this episode, make sure you check out the last episode. It was a super cool deadly turret. And if you want to learn some really cool contraptions, make sure you check out the Redstone Advent Calendar series for 2018. But anyways guys, thanks for watching everyone, and I'll see you in the next one. Like and subscribe.